All right. Some more 7th grade. Good old math time. All right, hoping you're having a good time at home, but making sure you're staying on your studies and hand in your homework. Text a pic for your homework. Anyway, just some general things here we need to know. Remember the branch of mathematics where geometric shapes are studied using the Cartesian plane. This is called coordinate geometry. Remember to read your lesson every day, even though you're getting a video, and matter of fact, you're going to be starting your ABACA videos. So make sure you read your lesson and study those terms because they're on quizzes and tests as well. And then the name for a change in a graphed polygon's location, orientation, size, or shape, that's called transformation. If you see a polygon up here like a square, triangle, any kind of shape on a Cartesian plane, and then it's spun around, reversed in its orientation, or maybe it's increased in size or shape, or as we've done before already, and we've changed the location. That was called translation. But just a general any change is called any kind of transformation is the word there. But a specific way of taking a shape and moving it from one place to another, that's called translation. We've already done that. And then telling whether it'll move down or right or up or left is basically the how it's translated. So you would answer the question of translation with that, with up and over to the right, or down to the left, or down to the right, whatever. Anyway, so know those terms is what I'm trying to help you with. And then, so we're going to talk about graphing with slope and a point. Since the slope of a line is the same for an entire line, a line may be graphed from any given point and then given slope. So if you're given a point and a slope, you can graph the line. So let's do one that you are asked to do here from your list that I'm going to text you here. We're going to practice 9.3. We're going to do problems 22 through 33 today. So I'm going to get out number 22 here. So we're going to page 363. Number 22, okay? And it tells us that the 0.42 is on the line, so we find 0.42. So we go over to the right 4, up 2, there's 0.42, and then that's our point, and then the slope is 2/3. So what we do with the slope is we do rise over run. Remember, rise over run. Okay, and so our rise is 2 and our run is 3. So if our rise is 2, it's up and down, and it's a positive, so it's up. Go up 2, and then to the right 3, because that's positive, to the right. Okay, just so there. Once we have 2 points, here we go. We can simply put our straight edge on it, and we can draw our line for that. Okay, so there's our line when all we were given was the slope and the point. Okay, there's 22. 23, there's another one. We can do that. You would do it on your book on 23. Follow along with me, page 363, number 23. This one says the point is -1, 1. And then the slope, it says, is -4. Okay, so let's start with our point. Of course, we always put our point, -1, 1. Here it is. There's our first point, and then we're going to use the slope to get that. Now, the slope, we want it to always be in a fraction form. So how do I make this a fraction? Of course, I put it, as though it was a whole number, so I can just put it over 1. Well, that's -4 over 1. Remember, rise over run, so we do the rise first. It's -4, so it's down 4, and then to the right 1. There's our other point, okay? Down 4 to the right 1. That makes sense. Down 4 because it's negative, and to the right 1 because the 1 is positive. So we always want to have a fraction for our slope so we can find the other point. There's our other point. We have 2 points now, and here we go. We can use our straight edge to make our line. All right, put our little arrows indicating that line continues in that same slope. Now, by the way, look at it. It's a negative slope because from left to right, as we're reading it, we see how we get to the top of the hill first. Obviously, you can only go down from the top. So this is a down slope, which is a negative slope, which makes sense according to those numbers. This one's a positive slope, which makes sense that it's a positive 2/3.